Learning something new that now that you know this information, you can no longer look at things the same way. Sometimes when you learn some new things, you learn some terrifying things about stuff that you never really paid attention to. But something that I really want more and more people to do is just look up. Look up. There's some interesting things going on in the sky that once you really start to learn more about it, it starts to really make you think a lot. The whole concept of, I learned about a new cloud formation that I see it right there. And that cloud formation means there's a tornado about to come. My name is Mark Anthony Dubose Jr. and I was born July 4th, 1986. Something interesting about information and knowledge, because once you start to learn some more things, you start to realize you're not so ignorant and behind. That now you're ahead of things, and now since you're ahead of some things, you really have to rethink and think about what it is that you should be working on, what you should be doing right now. And me sitting here looking at these clouds and getting a new understanding of what they mean, and getting a good understanding of hearing the sky just going crazy, seeing a little bit of lightning in the background back there, just seeing everything that's going on just makes me kind of get nervous in a way, because I'm like, that means that something very, very dangerous is coming. And not dangerous in a way in reality that it could hurt me, it could harm me. Not dangerous in any sort of way, because if I know about it, that means that I can get away from it. And since I know about it and can get away from it, that means I'm not really in danger. Just what I'm leaving behind may still be in danger. But me moving forward to something new, that's gonna be good to go. That's something that, I don't know what it is, but that concept is kind of what I wanna just talk about right here, right now, is the idea of sometimes we need to leave some things behind, because now that we can read it, now that we understand it, now that we know everything about it, now that we have the insight on having a good understanding of knowing like this isn't right, and I'm not sure about this, and getting these uneasy feelings, like me standing out here, getting these uneasy feelings of something serious is about to come. It's okay to just leave it and leave it along and move away from it, knowing that back there, right here, it's about to get dangerous tonight. But me knowing that, knowing how to be able to get myself to safety, is no longer gonna make me have to just sit in it and wonder and be scared of it anymore. It lets me know what I need to do and how I need to act and how I need to react and where it is that I need to keep on going. It's something that I think a lot of us get stuck in, thinking that you gotta stay where you are because you're not gonna be able to have a next. You gotta stay where you are because there's no other opportunities out there for you. Hold on. Oreo? You gotta stay where you are. Yep, I knew it. Come here. You gotta stay where you are. Give me 1 second. This is a big thing for him. Get down. Get off my camera, homie, and get down. We got something serious going on out here that we need to leave behind. It's something that's serious that he's got going on that he thinks that he could do behind my back. And he knows. Something I'm not gonna say is super smart with these dogs. They're no longer dumb animals anymore, that they're starting to become like human beings, that they know when you're busy. They know when you can't get to them. They know when you're not able to just go over there and get at them and tell them to get in the crate and tell them to do anything. They know when you're not paying attention, that you're not focused on them, that they could just do whatever it is that they're gonna do behind your back. And then they realize I could do it behind your back, and then you're not even gonna notice that I did it because you were busy over there doing that. These animals and humans are phenomenal. I love studying more and more about animals because they are just phenomenal. But back to the whole concept of making sure that sometimes when you learn more and have more insight and have more understanding and know when things are dangerous, know when things are sketchy, know when things are gonna be devastating to you, it's okay to leave it because there's gonna be a next opportunity out there for you. You didn't have to just stay in that, and that's it, that's the end of it. That's not how this world is. It's not any way that this world is all about. And some people out here put it in you to make you think that that's it. You can't go nowhere else. I'm the best of the best that you've ever gonna have. I've done this for you, I've done that for you. And that's all lies. That's all manipulation. That's all deceit. And that's all that's going on around us always nowadays. We need to have a good understanding of learning and knowing that sometimes some things that we're in, some things that we're surrounding ourselves around, some things that we think are the best are not actually the best. They're the best for themselves, and they're not looking out for the best for you. And when you're in something that you want to grow and you want to be stable and you want to be comfortable, you got to be able to learn how to be able to do that together. And that's something that just is going on a huge worldwide scale today. With everything that's going on, with all our media, with all our politicians, with all kinds of stuff that's going on. They're constantly making you think that you have to have them, you have to be a part of them, or you're not gonna be able to make it because there's no one else, there's nothing else, there's no other better system, there's no other better way, there's no other better ideas. And that is 100% false. There is an unlimited amount of ideas, there's an unlimited amount of places to go, there's an unlimited amount of stuff to do. But once you start to understand and start to see those signs, you're no longer able to just keep yourself in it. You got to keep on learning, and you got to force yourself to move away from it. Now that you start learning some things, now you start to see where the danger is and what the danger is all about and what the danger looks like before the danger even comes to you. So then you learn what to do, how to react and how to move and how to do what you need to do next. That you no longer just need to stay in it and just withstand the terrifying things that are coming. Now that I know that something serious is coming, now I know I can protect my vehicle. I can make sure all the animals are good to go. I can lock everything up. I can shut it all down, make sure everything's good, and be in a solid place where I don't need to go here, go this, and do that. Everything's taken care of. And when you're in that stance, then you can look at what it is that you have and notice that it's okay. It's okay. I don't need to be on a rampage because it just came upon me. No, I saw all the signs leading to this happening, and now I'm ready for it. And it's something that a lot of us need to really, really just open our eyes up to, is seeing all the signs that are going on out here that are really starting to put us into a position that are trying to make us just react as if we didn't know. When they're showing us all the signs are here for you to see. They're setting this up, doing this, making this, doing that, and doing this. I mean, it even comes down to the stuff of talking of nuclear war, talking of hackers now, they're setting up the stage to just really make it seem like something drastic is just gonna happen overnight. Like, granted, this is something I'm gonna say is how they put a lot of people in fear. That I don't know if a lot of y'all know this or not, but think about this. If a hacker stole all someone's stuff and they got all your credit card numbers, who cares? Because if someone charges your credit card, what do? You call them up, dispute it, and say, hey, and then they just give it back to you instantly. That's how that works, right? That's exactly the way that it is. So why would you be so nervous? Why would you be so scared? Why would you be so on edge about this information getting out, that this information is already out? I got blown away one day when I went to a Redbox machine years and years when it first came out. And I put my card in one time. The next time I came back, it knew all of my information still by that card. It knew all of me. And I'm like, hold on, y'all are even collecting this data from me? Y'all even have my credit card on file? I didn't ask you to tell you, give me permission to do such a thing, but you have it. There's something interesting that just all this stuff out here, they're giving us all the information. They're showing us all the signs. But it's for us to look at it and be able to see, okay, danger, 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 danger. Now, let me go ahead and get myself set up so that I'm going to be good to go. Let me get myself set up so that I'm no longer having to just, there it is, it just came upon me. Because that's what's going on right now. And a lot of us are not looking at the signs. A lot of us are just, it's going to be sunny here, where I can clearly see the clouds are going crazy. I can clearly hear the thunder. I can clearly see the lightning, and I can clearly feel a little bit of the dampness that's starting to come in. For me to say, nothing's going to happen. That's so silly. And that's what we're doing as a collective human being on this planet today. We're looking at all these signs. I can see the clouds. I can hear the thunder. I can see the lightning. I can feel the rain, but it's not raining. And it's like, dude, it's totally raining. It's totally about to get crazy. It's about to get savage out here in a little bit. I know for a fact that that's what's about to happen right here, right now, because of what's going on. And that's how all of us need to just wake up and look at what's going on with us. When they're trying to push these political agendas at you, they're trying to push these certain whatever at you. They're trying to push all this stuff on you, and they're doing it in a way of trying to make you think that something greater and something worse is not going to happen. Where I'm telling you, there's little things and little signs that are going on right now. Just because it's thunder, don't mean it's going to rain. Just because it's lightning doesn't mean it's going to rain. Just because it's even slightly raining still doesn't mean it's going to be a downpour of rain. Just because the clouds are moving and cruising doesn't mean it's going to rain. None of that means it's going to rain, but when you put it all together, it's about to rain. And that's something that we need to pay more attention to. Just because there's some hackers over here don't mean something bad is going to happen. Just because there's a war going on over there don't mean something bad is going to happen. Just because they're trying to force this stuff in our schools, those don't mean that this is going to happen. But when you start to put it all together, we got to look at what's about to happen. There's about to be something really huge and really drastic and really life-changing that's about to happen soon. Because they're starting to put all of it together. They're starting to piece it and then just compile it. And then when it's all compiled, it's like, bam, there it is. We all need to wake up and start to have a good understanding of what's going on out here. And that's something that I'm going to say is, dig deep, start praying. Get a good understanding of knowing who Jesus is. Because he's going to line you up and put you around the people that you're going to be able to need to be able to survive the future of what's to come. And I'm not saying some drastic stuff, some bad times. I'm not saying any of that. I'm saying times of being able to make sure that you can just live in peace, that you can live in harmony, that you can have joy, that you can have freedom. That's where Jesus is going to be able to bring you. Because when anything is going on, if something catastrophic, say, even did happen, you want to be able to be free and clear in your mind. Be free and clear of all your addictions. Be free and clear of all your lusts. Be free and clear of all the drama, the negativity, the backlash, the everything that's bad going on around you. You want to be free and clear of all that. You want to get all that out so that if you can take care of yourself and take care of what needs to be taken care of. And a lot of times what needs to be taken care of is just being able to just sit down and relax for 5 minutes. Sit down and being able to have a day of just, yeah, look at that lighting. It's phenomenal. Sit down. I saw that through the camera. Sit down and just really appreciate the fact of being able to have peace in your mind for 15 minutes in a day. Don't even think about a whole day. That's a stretch. But just for 15 minutes of just having a good day. Just sit down and pray and ask, what's going on? What's happening? What should I do? Where should I go? How should I act? How should I react? What should I take care of? And realizing that there's a lot of things that are going on that are really trying to get you forced in an extreme amount of fear. And Jesus is going to get you out of that fear. He's going to show you the realness out here. He's going to show you and give you information of all little things that are going on. He's going to wake you up to be able to see the deceit that's happening. Instead of you being closed-minded and stuck and shut because you're stuck in such a survival way of living. We're stuck in a survival way of living. You can just, I'm just moving up, I'm just moving up, I'm just moving. We can't do that as a people anymore. We got to stand up and just say, hey, this is just what it is. This is where I want to go. This is what I want to do. This is what I need. This is what I require. Some things we require on this planet, and we're not getting it. We're not getting basic requirements of living. We're not getting that. And we need to be able to figure out how to be able to get just that. And that's something that I'm going to say as we collectively, if we can get together and have a good understanding of knowing who the true leader is of this planet, who the true ruler is of this planet, who really is in control of this planet, and really just pouring our hearts out to him, pouring our hearts out to just asking for some help, asking for some forgiveness, asking for some grace, asking for some insights on how to be able to do and where to be able to go, asking for what it is that I should focus more of my life and more of my energy on. Then we're going to start to be able to get it and start to get away from all these things that are just destroying us and damaging us. And it's something that I don't know what it is. I don't know why. It doesn't still make sense to me on why there would be something or someone out here that just wants to try to damage and destroy everything that's going on out here. That I don't know what it is today as opposed to any other time, but it's just getting harder and harder on majority of people today. Majority of people. It's no longer just a few that are complaining, oh, my life sucks, this is hard, I can't this, I got fired here, I got this, I got laid off there, my car broke down here, I got this, I got that. It's no longer just a few. It's like the majority of everyone today is in a situation like that. That you're just hurting and you don't know why. You're slammed with all kinds of chaos and you don't know why. And you're just feeling very, very confused and you're devastated and you don't know why. That's something for me that just says, I don't know what's going on out here, but it's a time more that we need to pray together and start to figure out what Jesus is all about. And start to really get the real true God into you. Not this fake stuff, not this side stuff, not these trying to be spiritual stuff. No, Jesus stuff. The only Jesus, not this angel stuff. No, Jesus stuff. No, God stuff. That's it. That's all that we need to start to figure out how to be able to get into our lives, to be able to figure out how to be able to get away from this toxic pull that's going on out here. And it's something in me that just, I don't know why. I say what I say and I got to say what I say and I stand up and do what I got to do. I don't know why I've even started to change what I wear and care more about what it is that I do. My hair, it's a mess because I'm growing it out. It's going to look like a mess for a whole year. But it just is what it is. And I still wear my boots out here. I don't care what I'm wearing. I'm on a farm, people. I got snakes, I got spiders, I got bugs, I got crazy madness out here. But I'll dress how I dress, but I got to wear some boots on. And I got to wear some dirty boots because I'm not about to get some clean boots dirty out here. That's just a waste of a clean boot. But I don't know why it is that I'm doing what I'm doing and continue to keep pushing harder and keep pushing more into what it is that I do. But I do know that one thing behind it is it's to help the people that I see that are hurting, that are damaged. And hopefully one day that I can just be very, very consistent and just showing you over and over and over, keep on saying the same message over and over and over, that at some point, one day, one time, one moment, one person just says, okay, I see what you're saying. Let me get on board with that. Let me try that out. Let me see something about that. That one day at one time that may be a change for you, something may be able to happen for you. That I'm going to continuously keep being out here doing that because God's got a mission. He's got a message to be able to put out there for the people. And the main message is stop paying attention to this world and start focusing more upon this is amazing, people. This lightning back here, this is stuff that this is insane. I don't even know how to put words into really seeing it a lot of times and being around it a lot of times because it is so powerful. It is so intense that that's the power of what God is all about. He moves things, he changes things. He's able to just really get inside of you and really just change everything up about that you thought that you knew. And it's just wild that how the weather works. And it's always just pushing hard and moving along and then it clears up and it's pretty and cool again. But there's always some chaos that goes on, and that chaos is getting away from the destructive things that you're doing. That chaos is getting out of the lustful things that you're doing, the hurtful addictions that you're a part of, the mean things that you're always about, with all the gossip and all the slander and all the negativity that you try to push out into the world. The negativity that you're just always on your screens and typing and typing and typing away, and just trying to put so much hate out there, put so much strife out there, put so much chaos and drama and just negativity to the point of just absolute devastating destruction. And there's something on this planet that we gotta get away from that. We gotta change from that. We gotta get out of that. And it's a push that I'm here saying something the same way that there are millions of other people out here that are standing up wanting to say something. And it's not something that everyone's really going to understand at first. And I think that that's the whole purpose of why it is that we can continue to keep doing it over and over and over, day by day by day, multiple times a day, and just constantly keep saying the same message so that someone could just say, let me figure that out. Because no one out here is going to save you except your own self and having a relationship with Jesus. That's it. There's not going to be no star for you, no moon for you, no rock for you, no pebbles for you, no dog for you, no cat for you, no angels for you, no none of that. It's just Jesus, and that's all that it is. There's none of these other things out here. And there's some very real hardcore, I'm going to say demonic type spirits out here that know a lot about you. And then you should really question, why is it that they know a lot about you? And why is it that they know this and know that? Why is it that you're trying to listen to them to tell you your future, as opposed to you lining up with the future that it is that you need? These people aren't getting information from places of good. They're getting information from places of just extreme negativity to try to keep forcing you down and down and down. Because the more that you keep going to it to need answers, the more that you're going to have to keep going to it. As opposed to going to Jesus, who's going to give you the answers of being able to have the understanding of the abundance that's out here, of the greatness that's out here, of the amaze that's out here, of the peace that's out here, the forgiveness that's out here, the grace that's out here. Understand how to be able to build your faith more, to be able to get closer and closer to it. It's going to be able to uplift you and to be able to bring you into a better place and into a better life. That's what he offers. That's what he brings. That's what he's done for me, and that's what he's going to continue to keep on doing for me. The more and more that I keep on being firm with, staying steady with, making sure that I want to be in a better place. I don't want to be in a worse off place. I want to get away from things that are slowing me down, that are damaging me, that are hindering me, that are making me feel stupid. I want to get away from those things. I want to get into the things that are going to be able to allow me to be able to find the greatness that I'm looking for. And the greatness is not so much of me worrying about my wealth, my value, any of that, but making sure that my greatness is spreading the message of who Jesus is all about, so the next person can be able to have a better life existence. That's something to me that I don't know what it is, but it's so powerful to be able to explain something to you so that you can look at a God and have a better understanding of him, knowing that he's here to help you. He's here to get you out of some things. He's here to give you a whole lot of joy. He's here to bring peace to you. And if you're not getting that, you're not talking to God. I'm telling you that. You're trying to go to other places to get it for this quick fix now. There's no quick fix now. It's a matter of making sure that you stay dedicated, stay consistent, and get what it is that you need to get done. And that's something for me that I just know is powerful. When I see somebody with a really nice dog, I know you're a consistent human being, and I like you already. I already like you. You're already an amazing person to me. There's certain things about us that the world is able to just see. And that's why the better and better your stuff looks, the more and more people in this world want to try to damage you and destroy you. Because they don't know how, they know how you got it, but they don't know how you're able to still stay at it. That's the biggest thing. They don't know how you're able to just stand up and still keep going at it. That's something for me with what it is that I do. I'm still going, and I'm not tired, I'm not slowing down, I'm not feeling defeated, I'm not irritated, I'm not anything with what it is that I do. With how I make a video, put it out there, and this and that. I don't ever feel shut down and scared or worried or nervous, never. I just get out here and I just get it done. And that's something that is very, very challenging for a lot of people, because they don't understand how you're able to just be so consistent. And I'm telling you, the reason I'm able to stay so consistent is because that's who and what Jesus is all about. That I'm not in it for 5 minutes and then I'm gone, and I don't want to pay attention to it anymore. That's what all the other stuff out here in this world offers you. 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 2 weeks. You study, and then you just hit this like plateau of like, I'm done, I can't do this no more. That's not what Jesus is all about. He's all about consistency. He's going to keep bringing some more to you so that you can keep on getting into a better place. Now, if I was getting into a worse off place, then yeah, I wouldn't want to have to stand here and keep on doing this. If I was just going back to drugs, if I was going back to alcohol, if I was going back to anything that I was doing. If I was going back to that, I wouldn't be standing here, speaking anything about how wonderful and how great Jesus is. No, I've actually been able to get past it and then not even desire it at all anymore. That's the power of what I'm going to say is who Jesus is all about. And with that, I just want to say thank you. Thank you, Jesus, for allowing me to be able to get away from these problems that I was having in my life that was slowing me down. It was slowing me down to the point that it was not allowing me to elevate, to be able to be who it is that I need to be, that you want me to be able to spread your message to the next people. Because if I'm stuck on some sort of substance, if I'm stuck in some sort of addictions, there's just no way that anybody would possibly even consider to care to want to listen to what it is that I have to say. But since I've gotten away from it, I know that what I say is going to have more meaning, more value. I know that when I keep working on everything around me, it keeps getting better, keeps looking better, keeps sounding better, keeps being better. People are going to have to say, like, there's something going on with that. And that's the power of what I'm going to say Jesus is, because he allows me to just keep on pushing forward. When you see that, when I'm working on, it's just going forward and going forward and going forward. I might have problems along the way, heck yeah. But I just going forward and keep on moving at it. That's the power of what Jesus is all about. That's 100% who he is and what he's all about. He's not here to give you this idea to just make you fail and fail and fail and fail and fail. No, he's here. Hey, Oreo, get over here. Let's get down. He's here to make sure that you're able to just keep on pushing forward and getting done what it is that you want to get done and you need to get done. And that's the power of who he is and what he's all about. And if I was headed downhill, then yeah, I would be cursing. I'd be cursing Jesus, saying, this is stupid, this is silly, this is madness, this ain't nothing, this ain't no good. But he's been able to bring me to the point of certain things that I was asking and praying for and saying, I want to be done with that and get away from that, never want that, I want that always behind me, that make it nasty to me, to make me have no desire for it anymore, make me just not even care about it anymore. And I'm so thankful because I could be around all of it today and don't care. You could be smoking right in front of me, I'm just gonna look at you and say, all right, that's cool. Even though I used to love it. I loved it. I had such a lust for it. It was just I loved it. I had a passion for it. It was, I was the guy that I'm never quitting this. This is mine. This is me. But I could be you could be right there next to me right now, and I'm just like, oh, okay, I don't care. You could be drinking right now, and just like, oh, I don't care. It doesn't make me draw in. It doesn't get me inside feelings like, ooh, I'm just trying to hold back. I gotta hold back. No, I just don't care. And that's the power. And what I'm gonna say thank you the most to Jesus for is allowing me to be able to get through these things and realizing that I can't run away from it because it's all out here. Everything that all these addictions, all this stuff, it's always around. I can't possibly isolate myself to just get away from it. It's in all the movies, it's in all the videos, it's in all the music, it's in all the stores, it's in all the packaging for the food that we get, it's in everything. Everything is in everything. And we can't escape it. But when you've got Jesus with you, I'm so thankful for, is being able to make sure that I can be around it and still be okay with it. Still be able to just move on with my day with it. And that's something that I'm just so thankful for. And I would hope that more people would just really reach out to him and start asking and start praying and start getting the information that you need. Start getting the freedom that you need. Start getting the forgiveness up front that you really are looking for. You're looking to be able to forgive. A lot of us are struggling right now because we can't forgive those that have done things to us. And just come to realize, like, it's something that I say today that it's probably hard to hear at first when you're not living in forgiveness. It's to me, I don't care. I don't care what you've done to me. I don't care what you're about to do to me, and I don't care what you're about to continue to keep on trying to do to me. I don't care. I'm not in my feelings if you want to hurt me, and or if you want to even bring something great to me. I'm just in a neutral stance of realizing what it is that I need to do in this life. So if you've done something to damage me before, I don't care. I don't care. And that allows me to just let a lot of anger go, a lot of rage go, a lot of just mistrust go, a lot of manipulation of my life go. Just let it go. And I don't care. I don't care what you've done. I don't care. And I'm so thankful to be able to understand that, know that, and feel that, and live that, and be that. And just realize how great this world really is once you start to get out of all that. There's some serious stuff going on out here that I don't know if we're all going to be ready for it when it really does come. And I hope that you're doing what you can to figure out how to be able to bring some peace into your life. Because there's some things out here that are going to start to get really, really complicated, that are going to start to become really, really challenging. And if you're not ready for it, it's going to just go right over you, and you're not going to see the signs. It's just going to go right over you, destroy you, take you, take everything from you, and you're just going to be not behind, just confused. Why did it all happen this way? Why did it go down like this? Even though all the signs are out here. All the signs are out here to show you. All the signs that they're showing on the TV screen for you, that it's all in all open display for you. But if you're not reading it, you're gonna get passed up on. Thank you.